Just a short walk away from the hustle and bustle of Park Avenue is the beautiful scenic boat tour of the Winter Park chain of lakes. It illustrates one of the most charming things about Winter Park, the balance between the pretty shops and restaurants and the natural beauty. And that's one of the biggest challenges our design team faces today as they try to find balance in our mixed-use renovation.
So this is all going to be reclaimed wood on this wall right here. It is old wood that actually came out of the Everglades. And then it was dried out, and that's what's on the wall downstairs. So everything came from Florida.
Interior designer Betty Cox is just a few days into her makeover of the lofts. It was known as Ivy's department store back in the 1960s. Today, it's part of Winter Park Village and houses apartments for residential use as well as office space for businesses.
Really, the design challenges is more making it professional for the professional people that work here and comfortable for the residents.
To start, her team is installing rustic reclaimed wood framing around exposed circuits and a unique starburst pattern around the second floor elevator. She's also creating inviting spots in the common areas that everyone will appreciate.
We're cleaning up a lot of the edges and putting in pulley lights and florals and plants that can survive inside these buildings. So in every corridor we'll have places for people to visit and to be able to have meetings or enjoy each other.
Betty plans to turn this communal area with mismatched furniture into a stylish sanctuary.
The gates that you see that are metal now will be reclaimed wood, and they will have hammered nail heads in them and pivot for egress. There will be high top tables in here for people to take a break and eat lunch or visit in here.
While the work on the common areas will take a few more weeks, Betty is making great progress on the model unit makeover. New carpet has been added for noise reduction upstairs, and a fabric-covered headboard will be mounted to the wall. The soft bedding will lend a cozy feel to the one and only bedroom. With only 800 square feet to work with, it's important to make the most of every inch, something Betty hopes to achieve by creating a tiny home office in this unused space.
It's actually going to be a counter height desk that suspends, and then there's going to be like a metal stool. And then we're doing shelving up above so that it has lighting that shines down below. And then these really cool cables where they're going to be able to put notepads and pens and that kind of thing up on the wall.
A brand new washer and dryer are sure to be a hit with renters. And even though there won't be any major changes to the kitchen, Betty plans to dress it up with some fun decor.
That's correct. It had to stay with what they were going to be renting. So what they get in their apartment is the cabinetry, the countertops, everything that you see that's hardscape.
With a tight budget, Betty has come up with a creative way to add some character for just pennies. All right, so what are the tools we need for this?
A book.
A book, okay. All right.
Take a book, an old Reader's Digest, go to an old bookstore and buy a 25-cent book,
okay,
and tear the cover off.
Okay, so the cover has to come off.
Tear your cover off, and all you do is you just keep folding your pages in. To get started, if you don't want to glue it, just reverse fold it, like one side will go to the right and one side will go to the left.
So every other one you're doing it the opposite way.
Yes, just to get it started, and then after that you just keep folding your pages over and until it spirals into a circle. And
so this, I see page number 570 in this book. Does it need to be a long book? Does it need to be over 100 pages, or?
It probably needs to be a good 100 and something pages, but if it starts twisting, like right now, there's definitely not enough bulk in here.
Okay.
Then what you do is just go into the center here and tear off the pages you don't want. Or if you get tired of folding pages, just tear off the pages you want and you're done.
Betty gives me a few more tips and a running head start.
And there you go.
I'm not the craftiest person here, so
anybody can do this.
All right, so which way am I going?
Just half the page and roll it in.
It's really as easy as it looks. And you know what? It's kind of relaxing and therapeutic. With all the pages folded, Betty adds a piece of twine and a glass dome. And we have a new piece of decor for next to nothing. 15 minutes, 25 cents. You can't beat that for a home decorating project.
There you go.
Okay.
It's easy and fun.
Coming up next on Ready, Set, Renovate, Betty shows us how the team packed loads of charm into the model unit. which is sure to give potential renters design inspiration for their own apartments.
So that it looks appealing, where people can move in and say, I would love for my home to look this way.
And later, we see the local color Betty finds on a treasure hunt for artwork that will pay tribute to the building's unique history.
This originally was Old Winter Park, and I still want to keep the Old Winter Park in this building. It's the history of this building that's still standing, parts of it is. So I don't want to lose the history of this. We're looking for old art that came from Old Winter Park, Park Avenue. Some of the old artists that were in this area at the time are still around, and so we're meeting with them and they're giving us some of their art pieces. Some of them are priceless because some of them are just one of a kind now.